Hi everybody, doing another video. This is yet another after the fact video. This one's a little bit different. Full and fair disclosure, the videos I've done in the past, all my projects I've actually done myself. This video, I actually was at a buddy's house and he is actually a mechanic, but I was there the entire way, every step of the way. And the only reason I'm posting this is because I witnessed something that I thought might be interesting for anybody who wants to do this project themselves. It was a super easy project. The only reason I had him do it is because I was there. So I would definitely recommend do this project. So what are we talking about? I actually noticed a little slipping when I was driving through the mountains, and we determined that it was the pulley, the tension pulley, which is right there. So it's the new part that you can see. It's the tension pulley. It puts the tension on your belt. So the part of the project was that, you put in a 1/2-inch socket, or that's what we did. You take your belt off right here, comes off your alternator, and then all there really is on the end. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in. Right on the end, you put in a T40 Torx, just a Torx bit on the end there, and there's just one bolt. You pop that out, that pulley comes right off and you put it back in. Well, the only reason I'm making this video is he started taking that, or put in a normal T40 bit in there, and it wasn't budging. So he noticed that the bit was actually starting to twist. So thankfully we were at his shop and he had a hardened bit. So the reason I'm telling you this is that if you try to do this project at home, even though it was super easy, you might notice that if you hadn't taken that bit out in the past, that if you have some trouble, you may want to try a T40 hardened bit. The other thing I saw online is somebody actually grabbed the end of that with a pair of vice grips and was able to grab the end of that and kind of pry it with some vice grips to try and loosen it. But just be aware that that could be in kind of tight, and you may need to, you might snap a bit if you're just using a regular Torx bit. But again, he had a T40 hardened bit, which I guess he told me was for an impact wrench, and that just popped it easy. Again, very easy. It took us about 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. Pull the belt off, one bolt, slide it back on, tighten it in, put the belt back on. He also recommended that I put a brand new belt on because of the fact that I was having trouble with the pulley. The belt that I had on there only had about 5,000 miles on it, but for the money it cost for a new belt, we put it on. Anyway, hope that helps. Have a great day.